Alright, what's up YouTube? We have the NES30 game controller. Works for Android, iOS, macOS, and Windows. The brand is 8bitdo or 8bitdo. Some of the features. In the box. Gamepad, USB cable, and a 30th anniversary keychain. No way. So second box just has the logo. Then we have the foam, very firm foam here. Little spot for my finger to just go right in there and grab it. These are small. Yeah, if you have a big hand like me, this is freaking small. So it's got two lefts. The micro USB, two rights. Just a little logo there. It's got two buttons on the bottom. One says power, one says like a Wi-Fi signal. Supposedly this does have the ability to do turbo as well as combo keys. Start select feel just like a real game NES controller. It's kind of that rubbery feeling. The buttons here feel just like a Nintendo, but the Nintendo kind of has a curve out. This has like a curve over, a concave over. The D-pad feels just like an NES. The shoulder buttons are very short clicks, like you'd almost just barely touch it and it clicks in. It does not go in very deep at all. The analog sticks both go in. You can push them in, and they snap back really fast. I imagine they're very sensitive just based on my little bit of experience here. Alright, so we have the controller. You have the foam. You have this really cool foam cutout. Maybe you can use these as binoculars later. And then underneath is this little round piece of cardboard with a little tab. You lift that up. You have the instruction manual, which seems to be backwards. Okay, well it doesn't open that way, it's just a whole little pamphlet. We'll open that in just a second. Oh, and then you have this little box here. It says everything old is new again. I think that's it for the inside there. This is the anniversary keychain. Big keychain. I don't think you'll lose that, and I'm guessing this is the micro SD cable. And then here's it's one of those flat micro SD cables. No, more like 3. I think it's 3 feet long. So 3 feet long cable fits in here. Okay, so it tells you about the 5 different modes. If you hold the fast startup button, different LED lights. And then it's looks like either Chinese and Japanese, it looks like, on the back. And English on the front. Alright, let's give this thing a shot. And select is set up to give you credits in this image. Okay, so it should work without this plugged in, so let's pull this out. And now it's working. Okay, so this one just uses the D-pad. Alright, so we got this all lit up. It's got the little blue LEDs on there. Oh, it works. Let's do it, guys! Save them! Okay, this is gonna be really hard. Got that guy. Got that guy. You just reload by pressing down. Reload. Got him. Okay. So that game actually did use the joystick. So that MAME 2003 did prioritize the joystick. The Path of the Fighter. It's a cool little controller. I mean, I don't like the size. It's just so small. Like, I already kind of feel my hands cramping up on it. I mean, if you can get down on the size, it's a really cool controller. Don't get me wrong. And I love those wireless. So you can, you know, I'm sure I can play across the room here. So again, it uses the D-pad here. There's got to be a way to prioritize. I like how he has these nightsticks. Billy clubs, whatever you call them. Man, that's gotta hurt. As I did have it plugged in, but I don't think that really matters. I was just charging it to get started. And just go to retropie. And on this image, it was already pretty much set up. All I had to do was go to retropie, and then go over to Bluetooth, register Bluetooth device. And then it's just the first option here, which is search and register Bluetooth device. And the first one says 8bitdo NES30 Pro, okay. And then just to try your security mode, just click the first one. And then successfully registered. And then now this may or may not work. I think mine works because I already mapped it and mapped the controllers. But if you didn't map the controls, go ahead and press cancel. This should bring you back into emulation station. Go ahead and hit start on your controller and then configure input and then say yes and then configure all your settings there. Okay? Was it really that easy? And then now you have a working NES controller. Let's play so we can unplug this because this is just charging it. It's completely wireless. Let me grab a light really quick. Oops, accidentally switched light. Okay. Okay, I mean, that played pretty well. Man, asteroids though? This is MAME. Maybe we can use the D-pad for this. So we gotta put in some coins. How do you move forward? Oh, you gotta press up. What What did I just do? Oh, you teleported. The problem is once you start moving, it gets so hard. Okay, so. The pros of this controller is it has the retro look to it, just like the original NES. It has the analog sticks and the D-pad, and it's wireless. Those are all great, and it works on your pod, out of the box, which is always a good thing as well. And it's reasonably priced for a wireless controller. Now the cons are, personally, if I only had 30 or 40 bucks, I would get a PS4 controller, wireless, in that same kind of price range. As well as it's small. It's really small for my big hands. And then lastly, not only is the controller small, but these thumb pads for the joysticks, the analog sticks, they're even smaller. So it's a really tiny controller. So if that's an issue for you, this is not a controller for you. So I think it's a really 50-50 shot on this. Some people are going to love it. Other people will probably be better off with like a PlayStation 4 or Xbox or even the Logitech F310. The reason why I like the Logitech is because there's a button on the remote that you could select that can, in the middle of a game, you can go from using the D-pad to an analog stick on Super Nintendo or any of the systems. And that's pretty cool to have that option. And I was hoping that this controller would also have that option. If it does, please comment below and let me know. But right now, I think the only way to do that is to go into Emulation Station and just map the controller that way so it thinks the analog stick is the D-pad. I hope you liked this video. If you could, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in this controller, there'll be a link in the description below. And we'll see you guys next time.